Today we'll learn how to see the drift in configuration on Big IP. So I have an example config here, uh, a Terraform config for configuring pool. So I have a monitor definition here. You can see Big IP, LTM monitor, and then I have the pool definition. Along with I have the node definition as well, right? And then I'm attaching the pool to the I'm attaching the node to the pool. So I have a simple config. I'm using Terraform. I'm using Terraform Cloud to configure the big IP. So you can see that I have a space definition here, and I can see a drift in configuration, right? So you can see that I do have a drift which is highlighted here, and if I click on this, it will show me basically what was the drift, right? So here, so whatever pool definition which we have given here, you can see that the at the plus sign you see a blank here, and uh, and the Terraform monitor configure has been removed from this pool. So this drift in configuration is shown here. So let's look at the runs. So if you see this run which we see here, that we have already configured the monitor, and let me do this full screen. So you have already configured the monitor, you have configured the pool, we have also configured the node. And on the big IP, you can see that my pool is being configured. And if I click on the pool, I can go to the members. I have these members also configured. Now, but what I did was I went ahead on this pool and I removed the monitor, Terraform monitor, which was there. I removed it manually offline. Means I went into the big IP GUI and I just removed the config. So so now that is not under the Terraform configuration. So if you look at on the drift side, after 24 hours, I see a drift in configuration. And the drift in configuration, it shows that the monitor was removed. And now what I can do is I can either accept these changes. So I can say that to accept these changes, you can queue refresh only plan, or I can overwrite the the configuration, right? So let's do this refresh only plan. A refresh only plan will basically just, it won't change anything, it will just show what was the change, right? And and to override these changes, you can manually queue a plan. So in that case, what you will be doing is you accept those changes, and once you run Terraform plan, it will basically look at those drift, the change configuration, and use it in the config. We already saw that the Terraform refresh only. So now to accept those changes, what we can do is run Terraform plan re refresh only. and you can see that it is preparing for the remote plan. So this is using Terraform Cloud uh, for state information storing. So let's look at that. So it's refreshing, and then it has pointed us out that there is a change. Like you can see that the the configuration has been removed offline. It shows the blank, and the configuration which was removed was Terraform monitor. So now so now if I do Terraform plan now, it will show me that it's going to add those drifted changes, or the changes it's going to put the Terraform monitor back again. And that's what I'm doing now. So I'm going to do Terraform apply, auto approve, or maybe Terraform apply. So it's configuring the Terraform monitor again, and that's what it has done. Actually, it has added to the plan. So I'm saying yes now, and so this has been changed, like it has modified the configuration. Now if I look back to the drift configuration, let me go here. So here, so now the drift has gone, right? So if I go to the runs, you can see that whatever we ran just now, the run has been finished, and there is one change. It's reflected back on Terraform Cloud as well. And on the drift side, the drift has been removed now. So that's how it monitors the drift in the configuration. Whenever anybody, like if some person uh, changes the configuration offline means outside the Terraform cloud or outside the Terraform, then those changes are learned through the drift feature, and you can monitor the drift in the configuration on Big IP. Basically, you can monitor the drift of Big IP configuration, and that way you know what is going on while handling that resource or configuration for that Big IP. Thank you very much.